Hello, Lexi and Dylan. This book's called All the Way Home by Debbie Gliouri. Let's see what this one's all about, huh? Little one, if you promise you'll go to sleep, I'll tell you our story. It's so secret, even your mama hasn't heard it. Ooh, secret story, huh? Let's turn the page. Oh, it doesn't want to turn. It's all stuck together. In penguin families, when the eggs arrive, all the mamas go away to fish. All the dads are left behind looking after their egg babies, huddled outside in dad huddles with nothing to eat. Nothing. Not a thing. Ooh. It's like daddy here looking after his babies. By the time your mama has been away for a week, all I could think about was fish. I drifted to the edge of the dad huddle, faint with hunger, when a huge gust of wind plucked us off the ice and carried us away. All I could do was hang on to you, tight. The stars streaked past and the earth spun below, until at last the wind dropped and we dropped too. Eek. We fell out of the sky with a crunch and a snap and a woohoo. Then we crashed to the ground with a thud. Never mind, I whispered, hugging you close. Even if we are lost, you aren't hurt, and neither am I. Bravely I asked a huge pointy-eared thing where we were, but it just poked its whisky nose into my tummy, and then this happened. Oh dear, how embarrassing. Must have been all those fish I ate last week. Vomited. The wolf ran away. Talking of fish, I could hear water speaking. It babbled like a river, and when there's a river, surely there'll be some. Yikes! Suddenly I wasn't hungry or brave. Did these pale, pointy whale eat penguins? Oh, no. They ignored us completely, even when I asked for directions back home. This wasn't going too well. Your mama was going to be cross with me for getting us into this mess. Somehow I had to get back before your mama returned. I thought perhaps the big green thing could help us, but it didn't say much and it wasn't at all helpful. Why was everything so unfriendly? Where were we? How would we ever get all the way home? I held you close. I could feel you tapping inside your shell. The wind woke up and the snow began to fall. Brrr. We need to find shelter as soon as possible. Step after step, we had to keep moving. I tried to be brave, but it was so hard to keep going. Just in time, I stumbled into a hairy, sheltering thing. It tucked us in between its wavy ears and carried across taiga, tundra, bogs, and ice. Oh, a reindeer. Until at last, as light returned to the skies, we arrived at the most northerly place in the world, where breakfast was ready and waiting. Who could that be? Way up to the North Pole, eh? Do we know anyone who lives at the North Pole? Oh my goodness! There were herrings and haddocks, there were sardines and salmons, there were mackerel and mullet, crabs, dabs, and sturgeon. And just when I was so full I felt I might pop, you went pop! Oh my, you were so lovely, so like your mama. And hugging you and thinking about your mama and the dad huddle made me so homesick that I didn't feel brave at all. Well, talk about lucky. It turned out that the kindly breakfast chef was also the Special Aviation Navigation Transport Authority. SANTA. And he had some parcels delivered near our home. He tucked us into his cart, attached the hairy, sheltering things, and off we went. Not by land, though, by air. We flew all the way back home to your mama. We arrived just in time. All the mamas were heading up home from their fishing trip. Quick, back to the dad huddle. Mama spotted us immediately. What a beautiful baby, she said, adding, I've been away for ages, you poor daddy. You must be so hungry and bored by now. Oh no, you said. We've been very far away too. We went on an adventure and brave Daddy flew us home. Didn't you, Daddy? Of course, I said. Penguins are totally brilliant at flying, aren't they, Mama? Flying, squeaked Mama. What an imagination. I think you're going to be a brilliant storyteller, just like your daddy. So, shh, little one, that's our secret. The story of adventure at the North Pole and how he flew there and all the way home. I think that's the end of the story, is it? Yes, that's the end. Did you like that one? I miss you guys. Love you. Bye bye.